Hi everyone, I haven't been on here in a minute. I just wanted to give you a few updates. I got quite a lot of stuff to talk about, kind of. I think I just took my last 3 milligrams of methadone. So, I go in tomorrow and I'll be down to 2, I'm pretty sure, unless I have another 2 weeks. But I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. I'll be down to 2 milligrams. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things I have to say, but I don't really know how to say them. One thing in particular. So I kind of got off my Zoloft. Mind you, I was on a very low dose, okay? So my tablets are 50 milligrams, but I would break them in half. Like, originally the psychiatrist wanted me to go on 200 milligrams and started me off 25 like the first 2 weeks, and then I went up to 50, the 50 milligram tablet, just to get me started, and then she wanted me to quickly go to 200, right? But that never sat right with me, just never did. Like, it was hard enough for me to even take the 25, and the whole appetite thing, and you definitely don't have a sex drive in the beginning. Well, I didn't personally. This is just my experience, so please don't flag me or whatever. But yeah, okay, so for a while I was doing 50 milligrams. No, I never did the 50. I always broke it in half. And I talked to my psychiatrist and she wanted me to go up, up, up. And I kind of lied to her, man. Like, told her, oh, yeah, I'm taking 50. And yeah, I'm going up. And then she would prescribe me more. And I would always just keep breaking it into 25 milligrams. And she had told me that 25 milligrams is not enough Zoloft for anybody. That's what she told me. But I felt a difference, and I felt like it was helping me kind of maintain a little bit better as far as anger, and anxiety. And then, so I didn't want to go up because I was like, this is pretty strong already, and I already can't really eat, and I had trouble sleeping in the beginning and all that. And so I was like, I'm just gonna keep breaking in half, and she can go ahead and prescribe me more, and I'm just gonna do 25. Like, like this is my inner voice telling me this. Like, and mind you, like, some people have mental illness, and they might say, oh, well, you're not supposed to listen to that voice or this or that, or I don't know, it's my intuition that told me, like, don't go up, don't go to 200. Every case is different, but for me, this is like what works for me, right? So and then, so, like, on the other hand, the methadone thing, right? So I was going down, slowly going down. So right now it's 3 milligrams, and I believe I took my last dose today. So tomorrow it'll be 2 milligrams. Like, I'm almost there. I'm pretty much there. I would say energy is kind of here or there, I don't know if at this point my body's even like registering the methadone, but I do know when I was on 4 milligrams and I was late taking it, like, I felt that after a while. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but like I could feel the detox, even off just 4 milligrams. You get really in tune with your body when you like go down slow like that, and when you're like, and I smoke a crap ton of weed, so like that has nothing to do with it. I could still feel everything. Like, weed is kind of just helps me get through my day, really. And I haven't really been smoking a crap ton. I mean, as of recently, I've kind of tried to tone it down. I used to just smoke before and after everything, like constantly smoking, constantly. Now, yeah, I'm gonna smoke more. I haven't smoked yet today. I woke up recently and drinking my coffee. Got my little Restore cup. My mushroom coffee. Okay, so I told you guys that I got off Zoloft. Well, something helped me do that. So, and it is a substance that helped me. I don't even know how to put this, man. Like, okay. So, me and my boyfriend went to a concert in Monterey called Cali Roots, a reggae festival. And we were kind of late, so we had to park far away. Like when we drove by Cali Roots, Collie Buddz was already playing, right? And I totally wanted to see Collie Buddz, but I got to hear him. And I actually got to see him too because he came out and he performed with Slightly Stupid at the end. But by that time, I was like in a different world, kind of. So we parked kind of far away, and the shooting in Texas had just happened. So I was like, okay, we're going to walk all the way over there. We're already kind of late. We can't take all kinds of stuff, you know, like we didn't know what we could take. Like, I didn't have a clear backpack. I just had like a fanny pack. And so me being in a rush, I had brought this mushroom chocolate, and I forgot what kind it is. There's all kinds of different ones. There's like the Hero Bar. There's all kinds. And I had bought this like way months earlier because one of my friends had someone that was selling it, right? So I was like, okay, I'll buy like 3 bars, and it just sat in the safe like forever. Like I was kind of scared to take it. But I brought it to Cali Roots. It was like kind of all meant to be the way that it happened. And I walked, before we walked in, I like was like, oh yeah, I got this chocolate, right? Like, so I took like 4 or 5 pieces of it. That's definitely more than a microdose. And then we walked to the show about 5 blocks away, get in, and then like we're like getting a beer, and like 20, or he's getting a beer. You can't drink on methadone, but yeah. And so as he's getting the beer, I kind of feel the mushrooms kick in, and I'm like, oh crap, because like I have never tripped at a show, and like I haven't really ever tripped at in public. Like when I was younger, I ate some mushrooms, and like I don't think it was enough to really go on a real trip. I did acid a few times when I was a kid. And I had a lot of anxiety as a kid, so my trips were kind of you know, like because I was kind of scared. And like the 4th time I ever took LSD, I had a bad trip, you know. So I hadn't taken it since I was like 15 or something like that. So we get in there, my mushrooms kick in, and it's kind of weird. Like you get like this anxiety because you realize, oh crap, yeah, that's what I did. I took some mushrooms. And I have anxiety, you know, like I'm a scared person all the time. So I was just like, I'm screwed. Like, oh my God. But I just made a decision, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to let fear control me. I'm just going to go with it, dude. People do this crap all the time. Like, whatever, let's just do this. And so I kind of like pushed those negative feelings to the side, which I was surprised that I had the power to do, because you really do. Like you have this power, but we don't realize that. We just give in to fear, right? I was like, I'm just gonna have a good time. And that's what happened, dude. It was like the most amazing day in so long that I had in my life. Like, I'm not like promoting drugs or whatever, definitely not anything like meth or anything like that, but like if you research mushrooms, like there is a healing factor to mushrooms, and they're good for so many things. And like, so anyways, I had the best trip ever, and I was at a reggae festival. Like how could you not, you know, how could you not be Like, I don't know. Everyone there was cool. Like, I had brought in a bunch of joints. I rolled like 20 joints. And I gave this couple 3 joints because they were there with their 2 little boys. And I have 2 little boys. And I just felt bad for them. And like, I hung out with them for a little bit. And I'm all, here you guys go. And they were so happy because I didn't have no weed. And it was just like the best day. Like it was just like filled with just love and light, and that's it, you know. And the music was amazing. I got to see Stick Figure. Dude, I wanted to see Stick Figure forever. I wasn't really super like there for Slightly Stupid, but they were badass. He was badass. And then Collie Buds came out, and then I guess like when we were late though, Collie Buds was um Collie Buds was up on the stage and he was giving away pizzas. Like he literally went and ordered like a million pizzas from Domino's, and like he started passing them out in the crowd, and people are like taking a piece and passing it back. And yeah, and it was super amazing. Like just the vibe, it was just like love light. Like we got right up to the front for Stick Figure, and then when Stick Figure was over, we left, we went and did something, and then we were gonna go see Tribal Seeds because I love Tribal Seeds, dude. But not knocking it, but Tribal Seeds got a new singer, just for concerts, I guess. Like their regular singer is gonna still be writing music and singing like for the album, but like they got a singer to do concerts because something about his voice or something. But yeah, and so we went and saw that, came back, and I literally got right back up to the front for Slightly Stupid. And there's like a shit ton of people, like a sea of people, and we still got up to the front. Like it was just the best day. It just turned out, everything just turned out really good. Okay, and so yeah, so anyways, like trying to cut this short, I know it's super long. So that happened, right? And I had like the best time ever. And like we walked out of the concert and I'm like, I'm hungry. And like all of a sudden, like the moment I thought that, all these like vans started showing up and like on the side of the road, and people were getting out and lining up all the way down the road with these hot plates and all these like sausage hot dog things, and with like mustard and ketchup and all this stuff. And like literally it just appeared, and it was just like perfect, dude, because they knew that the show was getting out, people were going to be hungry. And like so I ate like, and I had taken like more mushrooms during Stick Figure, like because I had brought some and it melted in my fanny pack. So I started just like sucking on it, not thinking, like you don't even know how much you're taking. But it wasn't that much. It was probably like another like 3 pieces or something, but that's pretty good for me, you know, like. So yeah. And so we walked out, we ate, we get home. The next day, right, is amazing. Like my mind is like on a different wavelength, dude. Like, oh my goodness. Like, so for example, like I go to the gym, and usually when I go to the gym, I listen to metal. I listen to like Sepultura and Soulfly, and like and I even listen to like Heilung and like Danheim and stuff, like the Celtic or like the Viking, like tribal music type stuff, you know, to get you pumped to work out. Well, for like the last, since the concert, even now, I've been working out to reggae, like, and it's like, who could do that? Like, before I wouldn't have been able to, you know, like, but it's just so, it like just triggers something in my brain, and it just makes me happy, like, and it gives me energy. Um, I worked out yesterday though, and I do have to say I listened to Soulfly and like Sepultura and stuff like that yesterday. Like toward the end of my workout, I might like put that in there just to like give me that little extra boost of energy. Music is very powerful for me. Um Yeah, so okay, so after the concert, beautiful day, like I was just at peace, like I was just so happy. And and then like 2 days later, we go to Yosemite because we wanted to try to hike Half Dome and like I've never done none of this stuff, okay? Like I'm just trying to do stuff now in my life because I'm getting older and I want to experience stuff, and my cousin, he works all the time and he hit me up and he's like, I want to hike Half Dome. Let's try to hike Half Dome. So we applied, we didn't get it, but we were just going to hike Half Dome up until the cables, right? Because you can hike all the way up, but you just can't go on the cables unless you have a permit. So we went up and then my cousin ended up not being able to go and I forgot my methadone. Like by the time I was in Yosemite, I realized I forgot my methadone. Um, and I was like, holy crap, like I could feel it. Like after a while, I started feeling detox. And I had some more mushroom chocolate with me, so I just took some mushroom chocolate and we just chilled. We weren't going on this crazy hike or nothing. So I was like, I just chilled. I took more mushrooms, sat by the river, and had a beautiful day. Like another beautiful day. And I didn't feel good. Like I could feel that detox from not having my methadone. But my brain was just like, whatever, like you're good, like look how beautiful everything is. And that's what I focused on, like and so get home, maybe a week or two passes. Um and at this point I'm still like taking my Zoloft like when I feel like I'm frustrated. I know that's not the way you're supposed to take it. You're supposed to take it daily, right? But I wasn't really frustrated, so I wasn't really taking it. There was days between where I was not taking my whole 25 milligrams of Zoloft. And so I microdose. Like a couple weeks later, like I took one little square, right? And microdosing, like you don't like trip, like you're functional. You could do things, you can like clean your house and like deal with stuff, do your garden, like whatever. So I microdosed and then microdosed a few times since then. And so I went ahead and got a different type of mushroom because they're legal in Oakland. So I go up to Oakland and I get some mushrooms called Hawaiian, and they were mixed with lion's mane, and took that a good amount with my friend and went on a pretty good trip for about 6 hours, maybe 5 hours. Had an amazing time, like crying, like just happy, appreciative, like ego death, dude. I'm trying to kill this ego. I'm trying to kill it. I'm done. Like I want to live in love and not fear. I want to live like I want to be a good person, like I want to deal with these issues that I have in my brain because life's too short. So that happened, and then I haven't taken it since then. But I haven't taken my Zoloft probably for a good, I don't even know. Like, I wish I was more accurate for you guys on which days and what I did. But, like, honestly, I was just, like, trying to not take it. And now I haven't taken it for a good 2 weeks or something like that, and my anger hasn't really came back up, and I'm trying to be more mindful of it. And if my anger does come back up, then I'll probably just go ahead and microdose and not take the Zoloft, because when I microdose, it's kind of like a mini ego death. It kind of like your anger and all that is not really, it doesn't have that much power over you because you're just seeing things like from a different perspective, not the ego perspective. How everything needs to go my way and why isn't things working out, and like no, like it doesn't let you do that. Like, in my experience, like, they don't let you do that. But also, I do want to be very clear, like, I don't want to, like, take it too much, right? I don't want to get, like, too used to it, too reliant on it. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a while and not take them, and kind of see how that goes. I started yoga in the morning, just like a quick, like, 15-minute, like, yoga thing. I'm still working on it, dude. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. Like, I have emotions. Like, you know, I get angry. It's like the anger thing. The anger thing with me. I get frustrated quickly, you know? But I feel like since the concert, that's happened less and less. Um, and I'm just really focusing on trying to keep that, you know, deal with it, keep it in check, because that's not who I am. That's a product of, like, my childhood and my past and all the patterns that I followed in the past, right? Um like, in your brain makes, like, neural pathways to things when you react to things in a certain way, and it becomes more routine in your brain. You have to, like, break those routines, you know, and start doing things a different way. And that's pretty much my, like, main point about this is, like, I just feel like microdosing, even, you don't have to go on a crazy trip, you know, like, microdosing kind of just helps with that. Like, it's an ego death. That's what, like, you're killing that ego over time, you know, you're slowly killing it. Yeah, I will say taking, like, a big grandiose trip is probably a good way to start off. That's kind of like what happened to me. But none of this was planned. Like, I'm a very spiritual person, and I try to, like, live my life like that and try to believe things happen for a reason. And I try to, you know, live in love and not fear. And I feel like I was blessed that happened to me. Like, I was super blessed that that happened. Even my boyfriend, like, he didn't take any mushrooms. He hasn't taken mushrooms this whole time, and he don't smoke weed. He doesn't drink, except at, like, a concert. But he even, like, was telling my friend, he's like, she needs to microdose every day, like, because he's dealt with my anger and he's dealt with my anxiety, and, like, he sees the difference. It's not just me saying it, it's him. And if he's saying it, then there's something to it, okay? And then so I started kind of researching on it and stuff, and there's a lot of videos about how I got off my SSRIs, or how, you know, I dealt with this and that, and, like, a lot of people are microdosing. It's like a thing. So yeah, might want to, like, research and look into that. There's a book that I listened to on Audible. I don't know if I finished it yet, but it's by Michael Pollan, and it's called How to Change Your Mind. And it kind of gives you, like, the history on psychedelics and LSD and mushrooms, and on, like, some studies and, like, just different things about how microdosing or mushrooms have helped people. I also listened to another book of his called The Botany of Desire. He's a smart guy, I think. Good one to check out if you, like, you know, if you, like, question what I'm talking about. I don't want to, like, spread negativity and, you know, false information. So this is just my experience. But yeah, so I'm gonna just cut it there and let you guys know, like, yeah, so I'm not taking Zoloft anymore. Thank God I'm done. Like, I was scared to get off Zoloft. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna go right back. I'm gonna be an angry person. I'm not gonna be able to handle life. And, you know, it's not just the mushrooms. It's, like, multiple things. Like, I'm proud of myself for going down off methadone. You know, that's a positive. I'm proud of myself for sticking to my workout plan. This is the first time in my life that I've ever gone this long on, like, a workout routine and stuck to it. So yeah, like do good things for yourself. It's self-care, right? And also with like my coffee, right? I I don't drink regular coffee. I drink like the mushroom adaptogenic coffee with like lion's mane and reishi and all that stuff, because coffee, I didn't realize it, but it was adding to my anxiety, and it was making me like shaky, and then I would get addicted and I want to do like another coffee during the day and then a third one. And like there was a time where like all I did was drink coffee all day. So that was an issue. I have an addictive personality, kind of like with the gym, right? Like that's my new addiction is the gym. But yeah, like so that's it. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Probably this long, annoying video. Um, And if y'all are struggling, like, just know that, like, I'm a crazy person, dude. Like, I might look chill on here, but, like, I've been through some mental and emotional issues. Like, I've been to the behavior center. Had the cops called on me. Like, I've been violent. I've done a bunch of drugs. I've made bad decisions. I'm not perfect. My life isn't perfect right now, but this is like a step in the right direction. I think like getting off the SSRIs, right? Like, and for some reason, I don't know what it is, but the mushrooms, they just like help rewire you. And I do feel like I'm gonna have to like do it like a little bit throughout my life, like just until my brain is not, I'm not going to say completely healed, because like we have our experiences and stuff in life that stick with us, but until I have like a better hold on like my anger and stuff. But I do feel like I'm getting there, and I do feel like my anxiety is like way less. And yeah, so I'm just going to stick with it and do it. And I don't really trust a bunch of doctors anymore. Like my psychiatrist, she was sweet and she went to school, and I feel like she was genuinely trying to help me, right? And I probably needed it at the time. I needed the Zoloft at the time. Like it did help. And it's probably part of why I'm here in this position, because it gave me enough peace at the time to be able to like function and to make these decisions and to do good things for myself. And I got led down a path, a positive path. It was like a stepping stone. It was a tool that I used that I don't need it and no more. So, um, yeah, anyways, like I love you guys, and I'm sorry this video is probably super annoying. I don't know how to tell stories that great, but I'll get better. Um, yeah, so if you're struggling, like, I love you. You could do it. Don't give up on yourself. Like, you have something to offer the world. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what I have to offer, because I'm a bartender. Like, I don't have a career yet. So, I mean, bartending's, I don't really consider it a career. You have to be really good at saving money to do that. So yeah. Namaste, y'all. Love you. Bye.